now to introduce my wife, Crystal, and my mother, Viola Krebs, who they're going to explain the highlights from the 5th annual Sweet Retreat. And I just want to take a moment and brag on my wife and my mother because it's just such a blessing to work with both of them. They're both executives at their rank in USANA. They're both very committed to their USANA business, committed to helping others. It's just so special that the two most important women in my life I get to work with and talk to on a daily basis about our business. And not only that, but to see them succeed with their health, see them help others. It's just a dream life. So I'm really, really blessed to have them both on the line, and they're going to walk you through tell you about the Sweet Retreat, which just happened. It was in Phoenix, Arizona. It's a women's empowerment weekend, and it's going to come up again in next February. So without further ado, Crystal, Viola, are you on the line?
I'm here.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. How are you?
I am wonderful.
Yes. Fantastic.
Oh, good, good. Well, I'm going to forward the slides for you. And I know y'all have kind of already have this all worked out, who wants to speak first and everything. But tell us, how was the Sweet Retreat? How do you want to go forward and share this with everyone?
Start with the slides and go from there, I guess.
Okay.
So we can have a little bit of a visual.
Okay.
Well, obviously, this is very much a dream event. I have been going to every single Sweet Retreat since they started, so this was my 5th one. And what Crystal and I did was we just put a whole collage of pictures together, and we want to just touch on them because we want to just give everyone a taste of what we experienced because, in order to really get the whole essence of Sweet Retreat, being present is the best way. But we do definitely want to share with you and do the best we can to just give you a taste of what we experienced.
Here we are.
Oh, okay. So Crystal and I did put these pictures together, but we didn't quite collaborate as to the order they're going to come up. So we may just be going back and forth, right, Crystal?
Yes.
All right.
That would be good.
Okay. So this is Phyllis, Andrea Hall, and myself from Salt Lake City. We booked our flights together, and here we are on our way to Phoenix. And actually, this is when it starts. I mean, truly, you meet at the airport. Everyone's excited. We take this cool picture of us at the airport. And
Trip is a big fun part. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it starts from the minute we get started. We made it to Phoenix. They have this little sign. This is a sign they had up on Thursday night, and it was the Sweet Retreat Vision Board Party. So this is a new event that they had for Sweet Retreat, and it was empowering. So this was the first time I experienced this. And what we did was USANA provided everything. Look at this table. They put all the magazines, People magazines,
USANA magazines from years, I guess this year, last year, lots of different years.
And I kind of wondered how we were going to do a vision board because it's like, how does USANA know what we want? But they had markers and scissors, and really once we started looking at magazines, your mind starts working, and we really ended up with some really cool vision boards, and it was so much fun.
Oh yeah, it was a blast.
There's Crystal.
There we are.
Anisha.
Yes, my mom, Anisha. Anisha's my best friend, and she lives here she lives in Phoenix. And of course, my mom. That's my mom, Nora, and she came out as well. So that was the first night. The vision board thing was really cool because, it gets your mind starting to think a little bit more. And we're definitely going to be doing a vision board party very soon, ladies.
And we're going to have wine too, right?
And wine.
Okay.
And wine. And, they had all of the good food there. I mean, USANA celebrates. They furnish such great hors d'oeuvres and food for us to eat. There's Crystal and I love her vision board.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of good stuff in the magazines because you just kind of look through them and find out what stands out to you. I've got a little bit of the USANA stage there at convention in the middle, and the success on the beach at the bottom, and off to the side. It's a little hard to see. There's a picture of like a beach and some little mountains on the right side, and that is actually Bora Bora. So
Oh,
that was
Bora
really
Bora in the
awesome.
magazine.
That was really interesting to find in one of those magazines. So it was perfect for
And
me.
it's so
But
cool.
yeah, there's
You feed off everyone's energy, because like we created our own boards here, and Phyllis was getting all these really cool like words. I'm like, where did you find those? Those are amazing. So we were laughing because I was copying like a lot of her words, and so you do get ideas, the energy between everyone. It's so much fun. So go ahead.
next thing. You can go.
Next day is Friday, and so we get up early, and you have the option of doing Zumba in the morning. Can you go back just for 1 second?
Go back. Yeah. Yeah.
So showcase your lifestyle. This was Ashley Collins. I mean, this isn't a picture of her, but she showed this, and she said she taught us how to do quality, consistent content in social media. And it's really important that we learn to do it appropriately. And so she covers that, and how to showcase your lifestyle in a professional way.
And then she also touched a bit on different ways. This is obviously the recognition. And what do you know? There's 2 of our posts that we put recently recognizing, our new achievers, Megan, and our newbies, Carlos and Isha. But it's just really cool to focus on. They're basically showcasing what we're already doing. So we're already doing something really awesome.
And it was so cool seeing some of our team up on the screen.
Next slide. This was a cute little skit that Andrea Kiwa and Paula Kiwa did. It wasn't just a talk. It wasn't just like a slideshow presentation. They actually came out and did a little skit about different things to get rid of like your fear and blame and kids, and get like these kind of like all the baggage that you may bring with you in the business that you don't realize that you don't need. But it was super entertaining, and they're super cute. They're really awesome. Andrea Q was a diamond director, and her sister's a executive Ruby. So, I took this picture. I thought this was a really great quote for the women in our business, and I mean men too, but little girls with dreams become women with vision. It's definitely vision is the key to everything, I think.
That was our group.
There we are. Team DSI was represented well at Sweet Retreat, and they have this big stage with all this pink, and you just feel so good getting on the stage. And there we are, all excited. You can see Nisha, and you can see Anissa, Victoria, Nora, Crystal, myself, Phyllis, Lisa, Carolyn, Andrea, and so we have lots of opportunities. Oh, this is something I like to do. This was such a cute picture that Victoria Horman put together. I like to give my team a little gift at each Sweet Retreat, and I gave everyone a little journaling notebook. And Victoria Horman made this. So she got the butterfly one, and I have one, and I'm using mine for my Reset Challenge journal. But it's just something special that I like to do at each Sweet Retreat. Yeah. This one is, okay, so Leanne Jacobs. I don't have a picture of her, but I have been a huge fan of Leanne. She's from Canada. Awesome. She is. And what makes her so awesome is that she has created a leadership culture of women leaders that I want to emulate. She is the mother of 3 babies under the age of 3.5. She is I don't know how many star diamond director she is, but as a mom, she has to work smarter with more of a sense of urgency. And so some of the things that she taught, I felt like she was talking right to me, because she says you can help develop a leader, but you can't create a leader. She visualizes 1,000 leaders that didn't need her, and she definitely probably has that. So she says you develop as many people that don't need you as possible. And I wrote down so many notes, and I am seriously going to make some changes in my own leadership style. So I was really, really inspired by her story.
was that night at the Sansei Spa party. This was our team up on stage again in our pajamas. It's a very fun event for us to just get relaxed and do a facial with all the ladies.
There's me and Lisa. We had the mask on and we leave it on and listen to Maggie Pierce was on stage teaching us some tips. You know, one thing I learned that I hadn't learned before was that you do not use the perfecting essence. And well, I was confused about it. The perfecting essence and the serum intensive should not be used together. So anyway, that she's an what do you call it? Esthetician. And
Yes.
yeah. Next day was Saturday. And so Saturday, we're into the second day. So, you know, you get up early, you stay up late, and we're still like so energized through this whole thing. This was the beginning. They had like a cute frame, you know how they do the frames. And so we had, everyone's taking pictures. It's so much fun doing that. There's, oh, so Cece Bowman, she is a good friend of mine from Scottsdale, Arizona. She comes to all the sweet retreats with us and is part of our team table every year. This right here was really cool. They had a, that was Elizabeth Finch. Her and her team were showing how to do a healthy mixer. Well, obviously we know a lot, but you can always get new tips. She said that the average 45-year-old has been in 67 diets. And so there was also a couple of other women, Abby and Arabelle Ramboyong, and I have never met them before, but she, you know, what they say to people is, can you go back, Jared, to the other slide? She says, I am, like, we don't want to see cake during the healthy mixer, right? Anyway, I'm teaming up with my organization to help 1,000 people. This is what they tell their prospects. Yeah. And I know that Crystal you were taking a video of the video they used to show people, like how the whole process of doing the reset challenge. And it was really kind of fun to watch. There was really no one talking, but it was just a music and kind of just showing how to get them.
Yeah, they had like a GoPro camera on, and basically it just was music and their perspective of, you know, going in and signing up and getting weighed and getting their reset boxes and things like that. It was really cool. I'll post that.
Yeah, it was.
At some point.
It was something that we don't do. We pretty much do everything else. So it was Lisa's birthday on Saturday. So obviously we had to celebrate. So we had a lot of fun. We were out to lunch and we sang happy birthday to Lisa. She was spent her birthday with us on Sweet Retreat. So this is a picture of Dr. Christiane Northrup and her new grandbaby that Kate Northrup Watts just had. Dr. Northrup is one of my very favorite holistic women leaders, and being that she's in USANA makes it even that much more powerful. She says, you know, she was up on stage and told her story. Amazing. She says to us, suffering is inevitable, but misery is optional. And there's a picture of her holding Kate on the left. Looks a lot like Edna, but that's actually Dr. Northrup. And then the other one is Kate and her new baby. And if you look at them, like the babies look really, really similar. So this is Dr. Northrup's first grandbaby. And what she explained to us was very intimate. Like, people get up on stage and they're very vulnerable. And she was telling us about, you know, mastitis that she developed when she was, you know, after she had Kate and her first baby. And what she says is what we do not make conscious will come back as fate. So Kate had a lot of the similar challenges after she had her baby. So she, what we learned, and this is technical, but hardware, epigenetic software, about genetics. And she was saying how the black sheep in a family never get the same disease that the rest of the family gets. And so, you know, she never likes to tell people her age. She says, people ask her, how old are you? She tells them, what's your real question? And the reason she doesn't like to, you know, make age even really apparent is that people want to put you in a box. And we live in a culture that embraces failure. So I had never really thought of it that way, but she wrote a book called Goddesses Never Age. And I'm surprised I don't even have that book already. But anyway.
She rocked though. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
her thing was amazing. She just had everybody like, and it was just off on a whim. The only picture that was up there was the picture of her and Kate and their babies. Like that was, she just kind of went with it, and I don't know. To me, she definitely was one of the strongest speakers up there
Oh,
this
you
weekend for
definitely.
me. Like I loved it. This was a picture that Lindsay Hardy had, and I liked the analogy that she used with Legos as far as building USANA, you have to have that strong foundation. And she's like, some people want to build the princess castle, some people just want to build a barn, but you've got to have that solid foundation in every little piece in order to do that. And it just, I really liked her analogy with that.
Yeah, that was really good. This is Edna Northrup. So this is the mother of Dr. Christiane Northrup. So she's the grandma of Kate and the great grandma of Penelope, which is Kate's baby. And she's always my hero. I've known her since the beginning. There's Phyllis, a picture of Phyllis with Edna Northrup. Edna is 90 years old, and she has been like a trailbreaker from the very beginning. It was a family that used to ski and hike, and they're Olympic level athletes. The Northrups are, and she is still hiking at age 90. She's about the age of my mother, so it's just, she's such a special lady. And there's a picture of me with Edna. I had to have a picture with Edna. I just think she's the most awesome lady in the world. Okay.
And there was a picture of me and my mom and Victoria at the end of day 2, I think. Yes. Yeah.
How did your mom like it, Crystal?
She had a great time. I mean, it was definitely great to have her there, just so that she could be around everybody, and
Yeah,
it was very special.
So this is a picture of the Northrups. Back to the Northrups. There's Dr. Christiane Northrup. There's Penny Kirk. She is the sister of Dr. Northrup, and they have been in USANA for, I think probably 20 years. So they are foundational. And then there's Kate Northrup Watts. And there's a picture of Lisa with the generations. The only one missing there is Edna. But this was at one of the evenings there, so we didn't capture Edna. But I'm really happy that, we got that picture anyway. So we're into Saturday evening, right, Crystal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Yes.
We're into the afternoon session. So, a retreat would not be a retreat without the candles and the fire and the, little special moments, the prayer and all of that. So here's our team. There's Team DSI. We're holding our candles. Lori Truman's on stage. You can see her in the back. She's saying a really, really powerful prayer. And there's the speakers behind her, and they do this every year. I take my candle home with me every year. I have 5 now on my dresser, and I plan on just collecting them every single year because this is the most powerful conference for me personally. There's me and Crystal
with our candles.
Candles.
And there's me and my mom.
Yes. Everyone can believe that she was your mom because she's so young.
Oh, yeah.
And there's Phyllis, Andrea, and myself with our candles. It's dark, so sometimes taking good pictures is a challenge. Oh, okay. So this is the nighttime now, and this is the final Celebrating You recognition party night. So we all got into our party clothes, and they give you all these little things, little hat things, and fluorescent rings and stuff that you can just party and have fun. There's a picture of us with the frame. At the recognition night, I was really surprised. I didn't really expect to get any recognized that evening, but I got recognized as one of the top gold earners. And obviously I wanted to thank the whole team because I couldn't do that without the team.
Great job, Mom. That's top gold in the United States.
Yeah.
And then there was me. And I received for top Ruby earner. So thanks to everybody as well. Thank you, Jared, for being my partner for that.
And what was so powerful about these awards is like our husbands' names aren't on them.
Yeah, we noticed that.
Hey, y'all deserve it. Y'all are a huge part of our businesses, and we appreciate the team, and we thank everyone that's working hard on their business. And it's awesome to see you guys step into leadership, especially at this event.
There's a
Here we are
picture
with
with Lindsay.
yeah, and Lindsay Hardy. She also won what else? She got one of the other like
Didn't she get
awards.
didn't she get
top
suite award? I think she did, and she's so beautiful.
She got one of the top 3 suite awards. Yeah, she was awesome.
She's so beautiful and muscular. Like I just can't stop staring at like how really physically fit she is. She's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is a picture of Monica Penrod did the close. She was on stage doing the she closed the whole event, and she was powerful with her talk about her life. She was very vulnerable on stage. She I learned some things about Monica that I didn't know before, and you know, there's really no better way than to just go and just really feel the emotion that you feel when you are at Sweet Retreat. I mean, you wish you could give. Oh, there's
and then there's me and Nisha. Oh my God, it was so much fun. This was that night when like Nisha's my best friend. For you guys who don't know, she was in the business, and then she moved over here to Phoenix from San Antonio. So I really missed my bestie, and she was there this whole weekend, and she got really revitalized with USANA because she loves the products, and she's all game to like, start the business again and when she's done with school. And we just had a blast being able to dance and just enjoy ourselves. So you can bring, best of friends there.
It was fun seeing Nisha. I haven't seen her in a long time. She's so doing wonderful. Yeah, since your wedding.
Mm-hmm.
The Sunday session. Oh, okay. This is the optional session. This is Grace Keohoho. And it was the day of elite. Seriously. Not everybody participates in this. It was an extra, like $99, but so worth it.
I think there was probably under 100 people, like maybe 75 women in there.
Yeah.
If that.
There's Grace Keohoho in the center there. And I have had, I learned three different sessions from her mother, Nikki, and this was my second one with Grace. So I've had 5 of these sessions at Sweet Retreat, and I tell you, I will not miss them. Every single Sweet Retreat, I'm there. I'm right there. And, I can honestly say that this time it was easier for me to implement some of the things that she's taught us. It took me 5 years to finally get into a little bit ease of doing that. These are a lot of us.
All the ladies, yeah. A lot of the people, I think some people had already left, but this was our class of Grace students for the day on Sunday.
Go back, Jared. You can see Carolyn Humiston. Can you go back? Carolyn Humiston, Phyllis Walker from our team, Victoria, Anissa. You can see Crystal, myself. Those were the team DSI. Was that? Andrea was there too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Ellis. We were in room Ellis. That is the name of my grandson. I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, let me say a little bit about Grace. Can you go back, Jared? She really teaches us how to ask great questions in coaching. So she teaches asking quality questions, and there is a difference between training and coaching. And what she says is it's not okay to be coaching someone and bring training into it, but it is okay to be training someone and bring coaching into it. So coaching is not telling people what to do. It is, when it is a skill set you're trying to teach someone, then we coach. But if it's a belief system, no, then we train. But if it's a belief system, then we coach them, and then we can train them, later. But what she says is, she taught us a lot, like about the group coaching sessions, how to do those, and she says that people tell her all the time, well, people want to know how I am looking for leaders. How do I find leaders? And she tells them they are amongst you. See them great at this moment, and they will show themselves great unto you. So she says to omit words like potential. Desire is what she looks for in a person. And she taught us how to help someone discover their emotional why. It was very powerful. I can honestly say that this sweet retreat was the most impactful for me as far as the speakers. And it's probably because I'm a different person each year, and I work so much on personal development that, they just keep getting better and better every year. These are the special moments. Andrea Hall from our team captured this. I didn't know she took the picture. It was me and Phyllis. We were having a special moment. She captured it. And I'm like, what a great picture. I mean, it just kind of, shows you just what happens when you create these great relationships. And, there's no better people than the USANA partners that we have. I mean, we're all like-minded. We're all going places. And I love this picture. Absolutely love it. So that is it.
That's it.
Thank you, Mom and Crystal. That was such a great slideshow. It really gave me a lot of information on the Sweet Retreat. I'm still totally jealous that I couldn't go. And, it was really nice to see all those pictures and see that you guys didn't just sit in a conference the whole time. Like, you had fun, you did facials, you did dancing, you got vulnerable, with especially the speakers. You learn strategies that it's gonna help your business all year long. And I cannot wait to see your notes. And thank you for sharing what you did tonight and organizing it so fast. I mean, the Sweet Retreat just ended yesterday.